Hello and welcome to Iwineti Africa. And we're back again this month with Yetunde Macaulay, who's going to be talking about her work in training emerging entrepreneurs. The question we're asking ourselves is, do we really need more training? And after this minute, we're just going to be extending that conversation we had last month with her and talking through her journey in the world of training entrepreneurs. Stay tuned, and I'll be right back. Hey, and welcome back. Before I invite Yetunde to share her story and to introduce herself, I'm going to do something interesting today. I'm going to unwrap this gift. This gift contains 5 pieces of an interesting product from Ghana. Remember, we're all about, promoting those emerging entrepreneurs who are doing something amazing. And I wanted to take a look at this, right? We have 5 packs of shea butter with different flavors. This is a lemon flavor. This is cocoa flavor. This is turmeric, and this is mango. Incredible, right? And this is finally the hair growth formula, right? With avocado in it. So these are like amazing set of shea butter products from Aries, right? One of our emerging entrepreneurs here in Ghana who is doing something awesome. So you want to take a pack for your family, right? I want to thank them for their support in making Iwineti Africa happen. So let's turn over to Yetunde Macaulay, our guest for today. So, welcome to Iwineti
Hi,
Africa once again. How are you doing?
I'm very
And how's
well. How are you too?
how's Niger? How's Niger?
Niger is rocking as usual.
Rocking, right? That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. We're looking forward to awesome days ahead. So let's get to know you again. For those who did not watch the last one, just share with us who you are, what you do, and how you got involved, particularly with the strategy club. That would be an interesting part of the conversation to share with us. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Ken, for having me again. It's always wonderful to interact with you. I am so excited. My name, once again, is Yetunde Macaulay, and I run MyDreamConnect, and I'm also building MVC Communications. Of course, I am so passionate about my Dream Connect, and that's what got me here. And my Dream Connect is what even connected me with the Strategy Club. And I think I just bumped into I went on an event, it was at a program. I met with Coach K, as fondly called. And we got talking about my Dream Connect, and then what do we do? He wanted to know what we do, and then I told him about what we do. Basically serve underserved youth. We are interested in adding value to the human capacity development, you know, um, community. We want to see more people become good enough to do what they have to do, and then to have the capacity to serve the right way. And so I think he got to know about that. And at the time, we just started a project that the My Dream Connected Boot Camp, and it was so interesting to him. And then he felt like, oh, okay, we should be part of this program. And so I must say thank you to you, Coach K, for supporting us and paying for some of our our participants at the first start the one of the boot camp. Tech boot camp or two is currently going on, and thank you for supporting us. It was an encouragement to keep doing it. Thank you so much. So what we do basically is we serve this youth. Target market is between youth between the ages of, yeah, well, we say teenagers, but we have discovered that over time parents will say, oh, my child can cope, so we try to just, you know, bring it down a little bit to maybe like 12. We've even had 9-year-old that have come for our training. So, but of course, we are serving teenagers from the ages of 13 to 35. That's teenage till about 35 years. And what do? We are so much interested in training them to have skills, right? Social skills, that self. We're also happy to train them on tech skills. And the third thing we do is we also do back to school for teenagers. Yeah, because we know, sometimes some of them are brilliant, but because they're not.
So we have Yetunde coming back just in a few minutes, and welcome back. And you were just talking to us about that those kinds of trainings that you do for young teenagers and adolescents, all the way from 9 years old, right? The social skills, the tech skills. Please go ahead and shed more light on that.
Oh, okay, okay. Was that okay? So, like I was saying, we're interested in people becoming skillful, understanding social skills, understanding some tech skills, and also we do back to school. We want people to be able to get back to school, but for teenagers, yeah, we look for teenagers that, yeah, I think recently we began to do vulnerable teenagers and orphans, because those ones they really need help to get back to school. But you will surprise not orphans. So some of them are either vulnerable or they are orphans that need help to be educated. By the time you sit down with them, you see that they are brilliant, but because they do not have some resources to have the right education, they end up becoming, yeah, truly, if they are not paid attention to, you discover that something else might just take their focus away, and it will defeat our interest in serving or improving the human capital development market. So for us, we thought, okay, yeah, fine, because of the community we are in, I've seen little children, young boys becoming tout. And my question is, how come? How is this possible? So, but you realize that some of them, their parents can't even afford to send them to school. They'll end up sending them out there to go and work, and then they meet with all kinds of people. And before you know it, so they're asking to buy books, they're asking to pay school fees. So we said, okay, you know what? Pay their school fees and we will sort their writing materials. We may not be able to give them all the things in the world, but at least what they need to write and that small carrier bag that they need to carry all of those things to school, we will support them with it. And so that's how we came about back to school in year 2022. That's what we do. Yes. So we're just interested in seeing people.
That's amazing. That's like a whole lot of social impact projects, right? Targeted at these young people who are now growing in an environment where they have the potential to become very dangerous people. They also have the potential to become very useful to society. But you're one of those people intervening so that the more desirable outcomes will emerge in your society. Thank you very much for doing that. So what you have hinted on it a bit. There are two things you've hinted on: what gaps you're seeing, and I think it comes from your backstory as someone who, at age 15, you are already teaching is 16, you are already teaching computing, right? And you're seeing this gap in the lives of these young people in terms of knowledge. Tell us a bit more about that gap and tell us a bit more about how you are funding all this work.
Okay, so now, yeah, the, people growing from top, they lack the major skill of, I think it's from the soft skill. Soft skills will help us to get several other skills if we are grounded. A person is who knows how to communicate will be able to connect with people who will help him, right, to get the right skills. So communication could mean you like to do something, you want to do something. If you don't know how to communicate it, you won't be able to speak it out and then talk to somebody that can really help you to get that skill. And then maybe, oh yeah, you know how to, you probably have an idea of how to get it, but you cannot afford to. Of course, if you're able to communicate well what your, like today in class, I was telling some of our adult students that today you all must develop your personal mission statement. Because if you are able to know, able to identify or connect the dots, these are the skills that I need, this is what I need. So for these young people, I feel people lack the social or soft skills, let me put it that way, the soft skills required to connect with links that will move them to their destination. To become a tech expert or enthusiast or start playing in the tech space, you must be able to know that, okay, there is access here. I can actually apply for something here. But how do you know that if you do not even know how to lead yourself? So
Mm.
getting soft skills for us is all about learning those skills, those leadership skills, self leadership skills that will help to push you forward from where you are currently to the next level that you should be, right? Sometimes in life, yeah, we try to now think about, okay, human beings, we have two things. We have wants and we have needs. You're always wanting something, but there is a need. So we see soft skills as needs that will help you attract the things that you want without struggling. You want this thing so bad, but there is a need that is, blocking you from getting that thing that you want. So we want to help you have understanding of those skills that can now help you to, um, attract and go for those things that you want. Sometimes the things you want are not even something that you should be wanting or should be running after. So with proper soft skill, understanding yourself, our soft skills include teaching people problem solving, emotional intelligence, conflict resolution. We teach them a whole lot of soft skills. For example, in the Tech Boot Camp program, we have 18 soft skills that will teach them for 6 weeks.